In Kenya we have certain families that are more powerful than the constitution itself. These families are above the law and own Kenya. They determine everything that happens in Kenya and ensure that the laws made are favorable to them and their businesses. In today's video we'll be featuring the most powerful families in Kenya. Stay tuned. 1. The Kenyatta's family. The Kenyatta's family is one of the richest and most powerful family in Kenya with an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion. The family has produced two presidents of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta being the first president of Kenya and his son Uhuru Kenyatta being the fourth president of Kenya. So how did Kenyatta's family become so powerful and wealthy? It all started when their founder Jomo Kenyatta became the first president of Kenya in 1964 after Kenya had attained its independence in 1963. He ruled Kenya for 14 years and later died in 1978 while still in power. His rule was criticized as dictatorial, authoritarian, and neo-colonial, of favoring Kikuyu over other ethnic groups, and of facilitating the growth of widespread corruption. When Jomo Kenyatta died in 1978, the CIA released a report which talked of thousands of acres of land grabbed by the late Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and his wife Mama Ngina Kenyatta. The report also stated that the family had secret gemstone mines which belonged to the country but only benefited them and that they were also involved in secret export of ivory. In 2001, Uhuru Kenyatta began his political career as a nominated member of parliament and cabinet minister for local government. In 2013 Uhuru Kenyatta became the fourth president of Kenya until 2022. Even though Uhuru's government built and improved Kenya's infrastructure like roads and hospitals, it's still known as the government that failed due to excessive embezzlement of government funds and property. The rise of Jomo Kenyatta and his son Uhuru Kenyatta to power made the family become so powerful in Kenya and also acquire huge amounts of wealth through their political careers. Some of the investment and businesses owned by the Kenyatta's family include NCBA Group, Brookside Dairy Limited, Media Max, Heritage Group, land holding believed to be more than 100,000 acres and offshore accounts worth more than $30 million. The Kenyatta's family still holds immense power and has a lot of influence in Kenya, and this could be seen during the Gen Z's protests which were believed to be planned and financed by the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. The Kenyatta's family has maintained its power and influence by being in the government and also buying different politicians who ensure that everything goes as they plan and make laws which favor them and their businesses.
Before we continue, hit that subscribe button and like icon for more interesting videos.
2. Moi's family. Moi's family is the richest and second most powerful family in Kenya with an estimated net worth of $3 billion. Moi's family produced the second president of Kenya, Daniel Arap Moi. So how did Moi's family become so rich and powerful? Daniel Arap Moi was a Kenyan politician who served as the second president of Kenya from 1978 to 2002. He is the longest-serving president in Kenya who served for 24 years as the president of Kenya. Moi's government was known to be very corrupt, which looted the country's resources massively. The biggest corruption scandal in Kenya during Moi's regime was the Goldenberg affair, in which officials of the Moi regime are alleged to have generated state subsidies for gold and diamond exports that never took place. Investigators believe that between $3 billion and $4 billion was stolen from the taxpayer through the fictitious deals. Moi's sons and politicians close to him were named by witnesses at the Goldenberg inquiry as recipients of money. Former President Moi was also a tribalist dictator who rewarded his tribesmen with positions in the government, thus securing his presidential seat. Some of the businesses owned by Moi's family include Standard Media Group, Siganon Group, Sheraton Holding and other investments in banking and finance, education and transport and logistics. The family is also linked to shell companies, secret trusts and front men used to steal over $2 billion worth of state money, with finances laundered across the world to buy properties and companies in London, New York and South Africa, and even a 10,000 hectares ranch in Australia. Moi's family is not only rich but very powerful in Kenya and is well connected to various government officials. The family still holds immense power and influence over Kenya, especially in the banking and education sector.